Week's rain certainly not helping farmers get into the field. So when does this delay actually start to impact the bottom line? Agriculture and horticulture agent Scott Royce is here from Marinette County. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Glad to be here.
Well, let's start first of all with those planting delays. Looking at those fields, it could be a bit.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're definitely kind of transitioning from, well, we're all right to, oh, we're hurting phase. Because with our primary crops being alfalfa, corn, and soybeans in our area, we're starting to lose yield potential every day that we can't get in the ground now.
And is there an exact figure? I mean, is there a date? I know there's a lot of people that hang on to a specific date in May and they say that's the cutoff.
Yeah, the book would say that May 15th to May 20th are really magical dates for both of our crops, or both of our big grain crops. Alfalfa, we would have liked to have had that in the ground 3-4 weeks ago already. So now it's just a matter of what are we going to be able to get out of the year as far as maybe getting 2 crops yet off of a new seeding.
And when it comes to alfalfa, assessing winter kill also really critical right now. Are you recommending people try to get what they can off the crop and then see what happens?
We're going to have to kind of see how this spring works its way through here yet. There are some fields that are definitely at the point where we need to either get them killed immediately or just wait another week or 2 and get them harvested and then put in a corn silage crop. But those are hard decisions to make because they're not easy economic decisions because of the fact that we have to guess a little bit about what the year is going to bring us.
We're looking at one of your colleagues here, video of course from last year, because there isn't any hay that looks like this in our area.
Not a lot, no. We've got some really good fields though. I mean, there are some very good fields that overwintered perfectly. But unfortunately, a lot of them, because of the excess moisture that we had in January, we do have some winter kill spots. And that does make quality assessment that much more difficult as farms are trying to figure out, okay, when can I start harvesting first crop? And do I stop planting corn to start harvesting first crop, or do I get that extra 2 days of corn in? And it's a quality versus quantity decision for most farms.
And when we're looking at those alfalfa stands, when should we be harvesting and when should we maybe give them a few days? Because you mentioned it can grow inches with the right weather.
Yeah, when we get heat and sunlight after all the rain that we've had, that crop can grow amazingly quickly. So we do need to try to figure it out for each individual farm. And most dairy farms are going to be cutting alfalfa for first crop when it gets up into somewhere in this range, plus or minus, right around 24 inches plus or minus, depending on their precise quality issues for their farm. Most nutritionists want somewhere around 160 to 190 relative forage quality points coming out of the feeder. So there we want to be somewhere between about 20 inches and about 27, 28 inches at the upside.
How can your UW be a resource for you in your community? I know that agents are out doing scissor clips and really monitoring things.
Yeah, the Scissors Clip project is done in most counties, especially in northeast Wisconsin, because of the propensity of dairy farms in our area. And then also the beef farms certainly utilize it as well, and those who just raise heifers for other farms. But we have opportunities for farms to see across the state where it's going. So if they look at the Scissors Clip site, basically just search for UW Scissors Clip, and you can go right to that page and monitor the progress as alfalfa quality works its way north usually.
A great tool for producers out there. We appreciate the update from you. Patience is going to be key this spring.
Unfortunately, yes.
Thanks so much, Scott.